our group then, because we're a little after 10 now since we had the trial. I know most of you, I think, but I'm Gabby. I'm an art therapist and with London Hearts, and we are going to do leaf rubbing today, since it's coming into fall and there's lots of leaves on the ground to experiment with and to notice. So to run through to make sure we have all of the materials that we need. Does everybody have some leaves that they collected? Yeah? Okay. Good. So we also need some crayons, and if you have the watercolor set as well from the previous box, we have that too, okay? Do we have those things? And then maybe a little cup of water if you're going to use the watercolor paints, okay? And then paper. We got all those things? Okay. Looks like some people are getting some of their stuff. So to actually prep the crayons, it will be most helpful for this if we peel the paper label off of the crayon so that it's just the wax tube. So it will look like this, okay? So if you take any of your crayons that you plan to use, just try to peel that paper label off, okay? This one's a little tricky, and that's just gonna help us when we make our leaf rubbings because we'll do it pretty flat, okay? So if you have a few colors in mind that you're gonna use, you can just peel off the paper. This one might take me a couple minutes to do. So go ahead and do that, okay? I'm excited to see all the leaves you guys picked up. I got mine yesterday.
Well, at least you got them before they got wet.
I know, it was so nice yesterday. So like, I got to do it now before the rain comes on this kind of dreary morning. But yeah. And hopefully too, the leaves you picked are dry. That will be helpful for our leaf rubbings too. So let me know when you guys are done peeling some of the crayons.
My leaves are wet.
They're wet? Okay, so what you can do is maybe take a paper towel or like a cloth or a rag and just try to press on them to get them a little bit drier. It's okay if they're a little damp, but the drier, the better, because it will help make the print of the leaf rubbing, okay? So just try to maybe press a towel on them and it will help. Yeah. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Good. We have Riley and Sarah and Eddie and Aubrey and Rachel. I don't think I've met you before, Rachel.
Yeah, I'm an intern at Lending Hearts. For the year, I'm a grad student at Pitt, so I'm interning this year, and I'm doing my capstone with Lending Hearts.
Very cool. Well, welcome. Glad to have you.
I don't have crayons, even though I work with children. I don't have crayons, and then I tried to go look at the leaves this morning, and they were all wet. So I was
it's okay. It's okay. No worries. We'll participate in I don't know, spirit form.
That's what I do.
But it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought you guys had met, but it was the essential oils you were on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Well, now we know each other.
Yeah. So I emailed you also about the meeting, so you probably just got that.
I responded and said, give me a minute. So
okay. I was just like very confused. I was like, what is going on?
Booting me off and Gabby join. It was weird.
I was like, what? I couldn't figure it out. So
not
Zoom
the
could be
first Zoom issue.
yeah.
I know. it's can be like a bit challenging with like if you're playing videos, like you have to do different things with your computer and stuff like that. But
Yeah. How's it going with the crayons, guys? This is the tedious part, I know. We have to use our fine motor skills and really peel those things off, but it will be worth it. Okay, I'll do one more here. Because you can use, one color, you can do them in multiple colors, so it's totally up to you. So think about how many colors you might want to use or try.
Oh, Riley's got them peeled.
Yeah, look at you. You're fast. Mine's taking me forever. I need
I have this little factory thingy where you have to peel the crayons to make you melt them together. So
Oh.
I have experience.
Oh, I need to learn from you.
I think Riley has quite the art collection there. He seems to always something.
Is
great.
that all art supplies, Riley?
Oh, it's Lego, but it can be art.
Lego.
Yeah, Lego is art. It's a sculpture. Well, that's cool. I remember doing that, like melting the crayons a while ago. Hey,
whoa.
check that out.
Is that built from Legos?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Doors open and stuff.
Very
That
cool.
is amazing. Wow.
Did you like follow directions to make it, or?
Yeah, that's a set. There's a few other ones, but I can't really find them.
That's really cool.
Okay.
Looks like Emily and Farah are still working on theirs.
Yeah. Take your time, guys. We have lots of time and it will be okay. This is, like I said, this is the tedious part, but we'll get through it. Whenever you're done with that, just let me know and we can set up our leaves and our paper and get started. Is anybody doing anything fun this weekend? I see some smiles.
I'm gonna donate my hair this weekend.
Wow, that's cool. Like we're what's it, like Locks for Love?
We're gonna do it to children with hair loss because they help with other kids, not just cancer.
Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. Your hair is very long. Are you excited?
Yes, I am. I'm gonna donate 9 or 10 inches.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good.
The next time we see you, you're gonna have a whole different look. Okay. Well, hey, that's wonderful that you're donating it.
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice.
I did that when I was like, I think in 6th grade. And my sister did it too, and she got really emotional when she cut her hair. But I was just like, it's hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it must feel different. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot off, so.
Yeah.
But it's for a good cause, so
Mhm.
that's really nice that you're doing that. Is anybody else doing anything fun? Or exciting? New?
It's so rainy out.
I know.
It was beautiful these past 3 days, and then of course the weekend comes and it's dreary.
Yeah. It's, I don't know, one of those like dark fall days. And then it's gonna be getting darker.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully it's not as cold as I like winter, but I don't love the freezing cold.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not as bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad last year, but I'm from Michigan, so
You're
that
used
may-
to it.
yeah, that may skew it a little bit.
Aubrey, are you ready?
think she is.
Go ahead, Tyler. We're ready.
You're ready? Okay. What about Riley? You're ready? Sarah,
We're ready.
you're ready? Okay, cool. Awesome. Great job with the crayons. So, how many pieces of paper do you guys have? 1, 2, 3.
3. At least for now, we can get more.
Okay. Yeah, so that's totally fine. And you actually have the option too. I was gonna say, like I even ripped mine in half. So I have a big one and a little one. So you can do whatever you want. This is totally open. But we can do multiple leaf prints on the same paper, which I think is pretty cool. So if you want to try that, I can show you. And this, just so you have an idea, this is just with the crayons. I found some leaves and I did the print this morning. So you can see how all the little veins and like crinkles of the leaves show up when you make the rubbing of the leaves, which is pretty neat. And then I didn't add watercolor yet, but this is just to show you kind of example how you might layer them with different colors. So to start, I would say let's pick out one leaf to start with. So pick out one you might want to use. And it's helpful if you find the leaves that have like a lot of texture to it, okay, where you can really feel some of the like veins in the leaves and some crinkles, because those ones are gonna show up a little bit easier, okay? And then when you find the leaf that you want to start with, we're gonna place the back side facing up, okay? So see how this is my front of the leaf, the more colorful, vibrant one. The back, this side, the underside is what I want to be facing up towards the paper, okay? I'll show you again. This is the front of the leaf and I'm gonna place it down so that the back side is up, okay? And then what you're going to do is you'll take your piece of paper and place it on top. So think about where you might want to position it on your paper. So you might want to move your leaf around. Okay, it could be in the corner, the center. So I'm going to do mine just a little bit off center here and press it down. Okay, so we should have the bottom of our leaf facing up towards us, towards the paper. Okay. Are we ready? Yeah? Okay, so from here, pick whatever color crayon you want to start with. I'm gonna start with blue. But you pick whatever you want, and then because we took the paper off of the crayon, we'll hold it on an angle, kind of sideways, and start to rub on top, okay? So feel like where your leaf is, and you might wanna press down a little bit to start getting the veins of the leaf to show up. And if you know where the edges of the leaf are, you might press a little harder on those parts because it will help make an outline of your leaf, okay? So press, press, press. And you can even use multiple colors on one leaf if you want, okay? So I might go back with another color, maybe with this like green on top, and add a little bit. How's it going? Is it showing up for you guys? Yeah? Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So keep doing that with your first one and check in, right? So here's mine so far. Awesome. Okay. And so we're just going to repeat that with as many other leaves and colors crayons as you want. So like I said, you might try to layer them. So if I had my one leaf here, I might lift it off the paper and place a new one down. Maybe it's a different shape, size, color. You can choose. So maybe I'll do this one next because it's a little bit smaller and something different. Place it down on your table. And then place your paper on top wherever you want it to go, okay? So think about how it will show up on your paper. And again, make sure that the leaf is face down so that the bottom underside is up towards your paper. And then you just do the same thing, okay? So maybe you pick a different color this time, if that's what you feel like doing. And you just repeat this process, okay? And you'll notice that maybe some leaves, you know, show up a little bit stronger than others, and some might be more faint. And that just depends on the type of leaf you have, and if it's soft or really crunchy. So just experiment with your different ones and see what happens, okay? And you have multiple pieces of paper. Oh, hey, that's really cool, Eddie. Check that out. I like how you really pressed like a lot of color onto it.
Ooh.
Awesome. All right, those are looking really cool. So you guys can just, you know, mess around with it. You can turn your paper different ways and just try to layer, you know, maybe a couple more leaves on your first paper. Or you can try, you know, multiple pieces of paper so that we have a few different pieces at the end. And then we can get into doing the watercolor piece on top, okay?
Have you noticed that the colors of the leaves, do they affect how they show up on the paper or no?
Not really. I mean, maybe certain, I don't know, if there's like a certain type of leaf that happens to be certain colors, then maybe, but I think it's a lot of what is the texture of the underside. Like this one is so like crinkly and crunchy already, whereas like this one's really soft and smooth. So they're gonna show up a little bit different. So you guys might notice that. That's a really good question. That depending on how the leaf feels and how much the little veins underneath are protruding from the underside, that's gonna make a difference on how they show up on your leaf rubbings. Okay, but they all turn out really, really awesome. You can't go wrong with this. So these are all gonna look really, really cool, especially when we add our watercolor on top. So we'll take a little bit more adding our leaves. Wow, awesome. Does anybody have any other questions so far? Is this working out okay? Seems like it. Oh, very nice. That's really cool. I can tell that you guys all have very different types of leaves that you collected, which is really interesting. Wow, Aubrey, look at that.
It looks like you're making like a tree out of all the leaves.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see how you layered all the different colors. Yours looks like there were some really like strong veins on the leaf. That's really awesome. You guys are doing great. I might add one more, this little skinny one in here. See what happens. Okay. Oh, that's so nice, guys. Looks like you have a lot of different types of different pieces of paper. Okay, you guys just let me know whenever you think you're ready to move on for some of the watercolor. And we can always go back to more pieces of paper and do the process again. But if you're ready to add the watercolor, let me know and I will show you how we can do that, okay? Do we all want to show what we have so far? 1, 2, 3, go.
Awesome.
Very cool.
So cool.
Wow. These are really, really nice. And nice for fall.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at how those, oh my gosh, the blue one has all those strong vein lines.
I know.
Pretty.
Yeah. These are looking great. So this is something you can do, guys, like on your own. All it takes is some crayons, some paper, and some leaves from outside. So it's very simple if you ever wanted to do that. And you can also do similar things with flowers sometimes, like dried flowers. I like that we've been able to do a lot of nature art for these projects. Is anybody ready for watercolor? That's really nice, Eddie. It's a very vibrant red color. Okay. I'm gonna get some of my stuff out here. It looks like some of us are waiting. So do you guys have your watercolor sets by you? Yeah? Okay. So this part's pretty simple, okay? Oh, looks like somebody's coming on.
Oh,
Sorry, it was just me.
Oh.
I got a package and I had to sign for it, and I didn't want to be doing that during Zoom. So sorry.
Okay.
Greta is a new family, so this is her first time being with us.
Okay. Where'd she go? Let's see. Maybe they have trouble with the. Okay. Should I wait a minute?
Yeah, I don't know. She's having trouble connecting through video.
Mm. I don't know.
I mean, usually it has like a video recorder with a slash through it.
Yeah.
I think you can just proceed.
Okay. Yeah, we can always go repeat it again. No worries. Okay, guys. So for the watercolor part, like I said, make sure you have your watercolor set from last time, a little cup of water, and your brush. Okay. So if you've used watercolor paints before, it'll be the same sort of process. So let me put it on here. So I'll dip my paintbrush in a little bit of water, okay, just to make it wet. And then choose whatever color you want to add to your picture. So the thing to remember is that with the crayons, wherever you have crayon, the watercolor paint is not going to mess it up because the crayon is like a wax oil-based thing and water will not mix with it. So the crayon will stay exactly as it is. So I might pick some blue, okay? So I might dip it in the water and the paint a few times and just start to add some color. So see how it's going behind the leaf rubbings? It's not messing it up. So this just adds some extra color and the crayon resists the watercolor paint, which is kind of fun. So you can layer different colors, one color, whatever you want to do. Okay. If anybody has a question, just let me know. We'll just experiment dipping the watercolor brush in your water in a little bit of paint and just add on top. Okay. See. I always think this part's kind of soothing to layer all of the really loose watercolor paint on top. Oh, I think they're trying to come on again. How's it going, everyone? Okay, awesome. Is the watercolor paint going okay? Okay, great. So we'll just keep adding some of that. Show my picture again in case you have any questions. We're just layering it on. And then with watercolor paint too, the more water you add to it, the lighter the color is going to turn out, right? So if I, just really dip it in into the paint color and add color, it's going to be really strong. So if I want it to be a little bit lighter and spread out more, I might add more water to help spread out the color. And then if you have another piece of paper or if you more and you made a couple leaf rubbings, you can do that on all of your papers. So you can go back and do another leaf rubbing and add the watercolor.
That's neat how it doesn't stick to the crayon that you do.
Yeah, I always like that process. And we did something similar for when we did the fish kites, if anybody did that.
Oh, yeah.
Where we drew with the crayon, like the different designs, and then layered the watercolor on top to make those kites. So same process, but just in a different format. But I always love that. I think I don't know, it's soothing to just like spread all the color on top and watch it like bleed through. And then it makes it like you can't make any mistakes really, because you're just laying on color, and no matter what, it's gonna look really interesting, and I like that about it. There are no mistakes in our art process. Everything is awesome. Anybody looking forward to the fall holidays coming up, like Thanksgiving or any other holidays that you celebrate in the fall? It probably will look a little bit different for everyone this year, maybe. I don't know what we're doing, honestly. Very awesome, Riley. I love how you layered all those different colors. What do you think?
I just wanted to kind of make a little bit of a, I don't know, just want to mix them together.
Yeah. Well, watercolor is so nice for that, for mixing different colors together because it's so fluid. So it's really great if you want to experiment with that using your watercolor. Oh, wow. Check out Aubrey's down there. Aubrey, you used a lot of different colors.
Very cool.
Yeah. Awesome. What do you guys think? Have you done something like this before? Maybe, maybe not. I remember doing this like in school, something similar.
We made like window catchers and put them between wax paper and ironed them.
You made what?
Window catchers.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So by putting them in the wax paper and ironing it, it kind of like seals it together. So it's, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you can probably do that with leaves or flowers or, I mean, a variety of different things. Everybody looks like they're in the zone, just with the fluid motion of the watercolor paint.
Ooh,
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, some of the colors like really pop to see. I think like the blue and the orange together really like stands out. So you might notice certain color combinations that really look interesting or bold or subtle together. So you can try different combinations to see what you like the best. Let's see. Okay. I'm getting very excited to see all of these. The paper's kind of wet now.
Thank you. Until we're all done.
You know, whenever you're done with your piece, just make sure you set it aside to dry for a little bit. It shouldn't take too long, but you can let it dry for a little bit this morning and it should be ready to go.
We got to get going, but thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining us. Aubrey, you made some super colorful, interesting artwork today.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Say thank you.
Bye, Aubrey.
Bye.
Bye. Did you have a question?
For Halloween, we're having our own party because we're not going door to door because Corona.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. What are you doing for your own party?
We're gonna trick or treat in our house.
Oh,
Our own.
that's a good idea. So you'll have like different places to go and collect your candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I've been thinking about that. Like, what's everybody doing for Halloween? And
I know. What are you going to dress as?
I'm gonna dress as a vampire.
Awesome.
Ooh.
We all feel like vampires in our houses right now.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh. Well, that sounds really fun. I'm glad you're still able to make your own version of Halloween.
Oh, nice, Riley.
Hey,
Bird almost.
I think these look so cool.
They
I love
do
it.
look
Everybody
cool.
looks so good, so
Like
unique.
the way he laid his leaves out, it looked like a bird to me.
Yeah, right, exactly. You can like create your own shape with all of the leaves, and then it ends up looking like something. They're nice. Maybe you can frame it and hang it up in your house. I want to do that. Riley, are you doing anything for Halloween?
I think I'm just gonna do it normally because I have like if you're wearing a mask, then it doesn't really matter if you go door to door or anything. And I'm going as a character from Among Us.
What's that? Is that a movie or a show?
It's a game.
Oh, a game. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I know they're having trick or treating in the city. Are they having it where you are, Gabby?
I'm still unclear. I think that they might be, but like at an earlier time. And I thought I heard something before where you weren't allowed to go to the door, but you could sit at the end of your driveway and like have like a basket of, I don't know, pass out the same thing so people aren't touching. I don't know. I need to figure it out though. I want to dress Axel up as something. I don't have anything yet. Next week, so I gotta figure it out. But yeah, I think maybe they're gonna do it, but just different time.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but that must be a bummer for a lot of kids to have just a different. It's different.
Very different.
Yeah.
I just feel like everything right now is different. So I'm glad that some of them are able to go and be safe while trick-or-treating.
Yeah. Yeah. Some normalcy. Yeah, with school and everything too. I know like half the schools are sort of in person, half are not, it's just like such a mix.
I know.
Yeah.
Ooh, looks like Sarah's done. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
So pretty.
That's gorgeous. Everybody's just so creative. It comes up with such different stuff. I like how you did, looks like a gradient of color in the background.
Yeah, it does.
The whole thing shifting from like yellows to reds. It's
Yeah.
really great. Mm-hmm.
It's like ombre.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So cool. We can all hang them up or hold them up at the end together. once they're a little dry. I might try it with some flowers too sometime, I think.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty.
Dried flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do like dried flowers with I work with 1-year-olds,
Yeah.
and I feel like getting the kids to dry flowers would be like really hard for them to do. And is it a long process to dry flowers, or like not really?
Well, I mean, you can just kind of I think there's a few different ways to do it. I mean, you can just kind of like let them dry out on their own, like, you know, snip some, bring them outside sort of thing, bring them inside and kind of let them do that. But there might be some other process to like actually dry it out further. I don't know. But maybe 1-year-olds, huh?
Yeah, so they're 1 and turning 2, and 1 just turned 2 October 15th. So it's interesting. They're an age that they're going through a lot right now.
That's where my son's at. I feel you.
I love that age though. It's just like hard because some of them talk but they can't talk fully. So.
Yeah. You can even do some stuff. A while ago, I put up this like contact paper, sticky side up on my wall, and just like put up different shapes and things, and you just
put them on there.
And made a fun collage. That's kind of fun.
We did that before COVID happened, so yeah.
That's hard. You have to, it's like find the things that they can do, but also not eat the materials.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
Wow. Should we all hold up our pictures at the same time? Can we do that? I would love to see all of them. Riley, where'd you go? Maybe he went to go get it. Oh my goodness.
So pretty.
These look so nice, guys. Oh my gosh.
So pretty.
I love it. What do you guys think? Do you like how they turned out?
And if you have more paper, you can do more, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it might be hard to do it, like to add more to the one you already made. Although you could like draw on top with the crayons if you wanted to add extra designs on top. But if you have extra paper laying around, you can do this easily. Like the crayons will last a while for the leaf rubbings, since you're just kind of using it on its side, and you can make multiple. What's that, Riley? What did you have on there?
On a little thingy, and I put it on a roller note.
Oh.
Oh.
Cool. Well, I think these all turned out really, really nicely.
They did.
I hope you guys liked it. And you can do it on your own whenever. You know, you can always use materials in nature to make art, which is awesome.
Yes.
Any other final thoughts or anything? Is anybody still working on anything?
Is everyone done?
Anything else on anyone's mind? Want to share?
About
Or we'll just wrap up. But either way, it was really nice to see all of you.
was.
Riley's got a ruler mustache.
And I reached out to the person that couldn't get on and just let them know that we'll upload this video for them to watch.
Yeah. Hopefully they can figure it out for the next one so they can join us in
It
person.
looked like her screen kept freezing, so I don't know if it was the connection.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, next we're going to do one again next month in November, and it will be the third week instead, right? The third
Yeah.
week instead of the fourth week because of the Thanksgiving holiday. Okay, so I hope to see you guys there.
Yeah.
If you're able to join, love having you guys participate. So, yeah.
Thank you for joining and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yeah. Sarah, good luck at your haircut.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see your new hairstyle.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting all of you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining today, Rachel.
Yeah, thank you. Nice to meet you, Rachel.
You too.
Okay.
See you all next month.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
Weekend. Yeah, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.